So now here we are discussing about how to prevent overload or a short circuit. So preventing is made easy by a safety device called fuse. What is actually fuse? It is a small and thin wire piece. Small and thin wire piece. So this will protect entire circuits, the whole appliances at a household connections, right? So here, to avoid the overheating and producing a fire, just using a small piece of wire, how it can protect that? Because here the fuse is made up of a good conductor only, right? It is made up of a good conductor only, but its length is smaller, and less thick wire, thin wire. So here the total amount of current will be allowed through this small piece of wire. So here simply, if you are, suppose this wire is designed for maximum 20 amperes of current, then what happened? You are trying to draw some extra amount of current through this wire. What happens? It is beyond its limit. So this wire piece gets overheated. So when it gets overheated, automatically what happens? That heat produced in the wire simply starts melting that wire piece, melting the wire. So that wire gets melted, then broken, it breaks down. So there is left a gap something. That gap will break the circuits. All the circuits from these broken, open. They work like open circuits. So that's why fuse is said to be here. Safety device. The symbol of fuse we can use here to fill the gap. Like this we can show. So this is the symbol of fuse. The symbol of fuse. So it is said to be a safety device. So here simply that fuse helps us in preventing overheating and short circuit, which avoid that damage of electrical appliances. And also it is simply operated, lowest price, actually priceless, simply operated easily, right? Then it is cheap. The next here, what this advanced fuses are designed. They are called as here MCBs, miniature circuit breakers. So this disadvantage is what? Always you are replacing. It is difficult process, right? So here just use like a switch. It is easy. So that made as MCBs here. So this is about overload or what a short circuit. So that information will learn, right? So this is simply about your electric current lesson, right? Electric current lesson, right? So here one important notice is given here, right? What is that? That is simply here. The value of overload current varies from the household currents to factories. Why? Commercial connections, right? So here we have domestic and commercial types. So that depending on it, they can allow the maximum amount of current, right? So this is about electric current. Do you have anything to ask here from electricity lesson? Any question from electricity? So everything is fine. We got clear idea. Tejaswini, and Vikrant. What about you? Clear everything? Or there any confusion or doubt? Okay. So tomorrow we'll start. Tomorrow we'll start lesson number 11. Last lesson.